Welcome Retail 101ers to another TMOL episode hosted by Mark Lack from Retail 101 Online. What's a TMOL? TMOL, I hear you ask. Well, it's a 10-minute or less episode where I expand on a narrow element from a larger episode or cover something I have missed or something that a listener has asked a question about. After completing episode 9, Unlocking Retail Secrets, Decoding PSPSPP for Retail Success, I spent a lot of time going through each of the individual elements of PSPSPP for the operations team. However, one of my viewers sent me a message and asked for some information about food safety in a supermarket. So, I have put together this TMOL about food safety nightmares and how to avoid catastrophe by following 5 basic principles. Of course, one of the first jobs you need to do is to subscribe to this channel so that you have all of the information you need to be successful. The more people that like, subscribe, comment and ring that bell means that the channel can get its message out to more people. Let's now step into the danger zone as we uncover the challenging realities of unsafe food handling practices in this eye-opening video. Number 1. Personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is essential for preventing contamination and ensuring the safety of food products. Employees must maintain good personal hygiene practices, including these 3 things. Firstly, hand washing. Proper hand washing is crucial before handling food, after using the restroom, touching raw meat, poultry or fish, and after handling any potentially contaminated surfaces. Hands must be washed with warm water and soap for at least 20 seconds. And no, don't sing happy birthday twice, otherwise we get pandemic flashbacks. Followed by thorough drying with disposable paper towels. Secondly, personal protective equipment, PPE. Employees must wear appropriate PPE such as gloves, hairnets, aprons, and closed-toe shoes to prevent the spread of bacteria and other contaminants. And thirdly, the company's illness policy. Employees who are sick or experiencing symptoms of illness must not handle food products. It is essential to implement an illness policy that encourages employees to stay home when they are unwell to prevent the spread of illnesses to co-workers and customers. Number 2. Cross-contamination prevention. Cross-contamination occurs when harmful bacteria from one food item are transferred to another, potentially contaminating the entire food supply. To prevent cross-contamination, it is essential to remember these 3 things. Firstly, separate raw and ready-to-eat foods. Raw meat, poultry, seafood, and eggs must be stored separately from ready-to-eat foods such as fruit and vegetables and cooked meats to prevent the transfer of harmful bacteria. Secondly, use colour-coded cutting boards. Colour-coded cutting boards can help prevent cross-contamination by designating specific boards for raw meat, poultry, seafood, cooked meats, cheese, and fruits and vegetables. And thirdly, clean and sanitize surfaces. All food preparation surfaces, utensils and equipment should be regularly cleaned and sanitized to eliminate bacteria and prevent cross-contamination. Number 3. Time and temperature control. Proper time and temperature control are critical for preventing bacterial growth and ensuring the safety of food products. To maintain time and temperature control, it is essential to complete these 3 tasks. Firstly, monitor refrigeration and freezer temperatures. Refrigerators and freezers must be set at the appropriate temperatures to prevent bacterial growth, based upon your country's rules and regulations. Secondly, use thermometers. Food thermometers must be used to monitor the internal temperature of food products to ensure they reach safe cooking temperatures and remain within the safe temperature zone during storage. And thirdly, follow the 2-hour rule. Perishable food items must not be left at room temperature for more than 2 hours. If the ambient temperature is above 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 32 degrees centigrade, the time limit is reduced to 1 hour. Number 4. Cleaning and sanitizing. Proper cleaning and sanitizing practices are essential for preventing the spread of bacteria and other contaminants. To effectively clean and sanitize food preparation areas, it is essential to follow these 3 tasks. Firstly, use approved cleaning products. Only use cleaning products approved for use in food establishments. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for dilution and application. Secondly, clean and sanitize regularly. Food preparation surfaces, utensils, and equipment should be cleaned and sanitized regularly, especially after handling raw meat, poultry, seafood, or eggs. And thirdly, implement a cleaning schedule. Establish a cleaning schedule that outlines specific tasks, frequencies, and responsible employees to ensure that all areas of the establishment are cleaned and sanitized regularly. And finally, number 5. This is the safe food handling practices. Safe food handling practices are essential for preventing foodborne illness and ensuring the safety of food products. To promote safe food handling, it is essential to follow these 5 tasks. Number 1. Follow safe cooking temperatures. Use food thermometers to ensure that food products reach the appropriate internal temperatures to kill harmful bacteria. Safe cooking temperatures vary depending upon the type of food product. Number 2. Avoid cross-contamination. Take precautions to prevent cross-contamination by using separate cutting boards, utensils, and equipment for raw and ready-to-eat foods. Number 3. Properly store food products. Store foods at the appropriate temperatures and in designated areas to prevent spoilage and contamination. Number 4. Monitor food quality. Regularly inspect food products for signs of spoilage, such as unusual odours, colours, or textures, and discard any items that appear unsafe or unfit for consumption. And number 5, the most important of all, is to educate your employees. Provide comprehensive training to employees on safe food handling practices, including proper hand washing techniques, temperature control, and cross-contamination prevention. Help is on the way. Implementing the principles of safe food handling requires a comprehensive approach that involves education, training, and consistent adherence to best practices. All establishments that handle foods must prioritise the following strategies. Number 1. Education and training. Provide thorough education and training programs for all employees covering topics such as personal hygiene, cross-contamination, time and temperature control, cleaning and sanitizing, and safe food handling practices. Number 2. Standard operating procedures, or SOPs. Develop clear and concise SOPs outlining the steps and protocols for safe food handling in various areas of the establishment, including food preparation, storage, and service. Number 3. Monitoring and supervision. Implement regular monitoring and supervision to ensure that employees are following established procedures and adhering to safe food handling practices at all times. Number 4. Continuous improvement. Foster a culture of continuous improvement by regularly reviewing and updating SOPs, conducting internal audits and inspections, and addressing any issues or concerns promptly. And number 5. Employee engagement. Engage employees in the process of safe food handling by soliciting their input, providing opportunities for feedback and suggestions, and recognising and rewarding adherence to best practices. By implementing these strategies, all food establishments can create a culture of safety and compliance, minimise the risk of foodborne illnesses, and ensure the safety and well-being of their customers and employees alike. You will, however, need to adapt these approaches to the local government regulations in the country that you live in. However, they are a starting point for you to introduce into your own work environment if they don't exist at the moment. I hope this has helped somewhat in understanding what the potential food safety nightmares are and the 5 principles to avoid catastrophe. If you can think of anything else, then you know how to find me. Send them to me on LinkedIn, X, or the retail101online.com website, and I can add them to the list. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell wherever you get your podcast fix, so you never miss out on the excitement of our next episode drop. Cheers to the retail revolution.